So this one is the most
funny, like, oh,
damning
like
clip. I could not believe my ears when I heard this. Get the popcorn ready.
There was a summer where I was like in between jobs and I got like pretty desperate. Like I was in Craigslist and I was like a sneeze away from being a sex worker, like truly. Like
a sneeze away, she says. And we're going to find out that she actually did sneeze in a moment. I don't know when this clip is from, though. I would love to know the date on this. But in any case, she implies that this was before, like a long time before. I don't know how much before.
I was like meeting up. I was gonna work this like private like orgy thing like that. And I can't believe I got this all like from Craigslist. Like this was all like 2014, which you would think would be like Craigslist would be over by then. But I was just, it was like, oh, you're gonna make like $1,000 a shift, and I was like, 1,000, that sounds good, that's rent. And they're like, pass out towels, and if you want to like jump in, go for it. And I was already kind of like messing around with like couples, so I was like, oh, why don't I just get paid to do the stuff I'm already doing?
So she was doing it for free, messing around with couples. So she's a swinger. No wonder she was covering for Jeremy, huh? ChrissieMayr was a swinger.
Couple, so I was like, oh, why don't I just get paid to do the stuff I'm already doing? But it was like scary. Like I remember I met up with this guy at like a hotel bar at like 11 a.m. and he just kept like giving me.
Who meets people at a bar at 11 a.m.?
Drinks, but I was like filling out this paperwork. He was young, really good looking, and it was like all very shifty. And he was like, all right, well, you have to get like an STD test through like our doctor.
Well, at least she's reminiscing. At least he was good looking. Am I right, guys?
Wow. And like it all seemed like pretty official. And then at one point,
yeah, it makes sense why she swept for Akeda too. You're so right, chat.
He like took me into the bathroom and he was like, well, we have to take pictures of your body. And I was like, oh, like that should have been like the red flag where I was like, get out of here, Chrissie, get out. But I was like, I really need money. Yeah. So I like went into the.
So I want to remind you guys at this point that in our last stream where we covered her on Cecil's stream, she admitted to being broke. She said, oh, if people call me grifters, but if only they knew how broke I was. And it's like, thank you for announcing that you're desperate and easy to take advantage of. And clearly she really will do anything for money. She's saying it here. She was willing to suck him for money. She will stoop low for money. So yeah, I think it's fair to question her integrity considering how long of a track record this is. Like how old is this clip?
I like went into the bathroom with this guy and he just like took all kinds of like nude photos and like
So he actually took her nudes. This is straight up prostitution.
Pretty sure that it was neck down. Like I'm 90% sure. But it just like, and then I think I ended up like blowing the dude in the bathroom because I was like, I really need this job. But
so she gave him extra too? So not only is she a whore, she's a cheap one. She actually got on her knees and begged for money. Like, what do you mean you got on your knees and sucked the guy off for extra, for a job? What do you mean? Cheap whore alert! Cheap whore alert! Not the gummy BJ. She's blowing dudes in the bathroom for money! And she wants to talk about how I emasculate men? This is what I was saying, guys. In physiognomy, exposed gums means that they're desperate for approval. This is proof. This is like undeniable proof of physiognomy being real. Gummy girls be given BJs. It's true.
Like blowing the dude in the bathroom because I was like, I really need this job. But he was very attractive and like he looked.
Well, at least she's reminiscing. At least he was attractive. She may have gotten her nude spread everywhere and, has to give a BJ in the bathroom. But hey, at least she got paid for it? Question mark? We'll see.
But he was very attractive and like he looked rich, so it wasn't that difficult.
Actually, it's okay to be a prostitute now. He's attractive. Actually, being a prostitute's fine now, apparently.
I was like, and I was, you know, it was.
She didn't get paid for the blowjob.
Could have started that weekend or that next week. I would have been
No. It's the fact that I'm sorry to pause again, but it's the fact that she got on her knees for this guy in hopes that she would get paid more. It's not even like he paid her for it. I don't know what's worse.
It wasn't that difficult, but I was like, and I was, you know, it was the thing where like if I could have started that weekend or that next week, I would have been all on board. But it just like it kind of took a little bit too long, and I was like, I can't wait. I had to just like bail and get a temp job, and then there was another like kind of close call.
Does she not have credit?
Also a Craigslist thing where it was like this one guy. He's like, oh, just like come to our party or whatever, and blow like me and my 4 friends and we'll give you $1,000. I don't know why the magic number for me was $1,000. I just was like, great. I was like, this is great.
That's not even a lot of money. You got on your knees hoping you would get $1,000? Hoping? Oh my God. 1,000 is the magic number. She thought the cakes were bad. I don't think she's gonna like people saying 1,000 at her. I have a feeling she's not gonna like that. But I'm the one emasculating men. But she's on the internet saying this. In multiple instances.
I was like, great. I was like, this is great. I'm already doing this for free. And he was like, okay, well, we'll Skype first. And I was like, okay. So we get on Skype.
And he still had her jumping through hoops.
It's just like the guy comes on and regular chat, but I look at him and I'm like, oh,
it's like big A up on
this
there.
looks like one of my dad's friends. It's like when you see these people in person, you're like, I was just like,
not her throwing daddy issues in there by proxy. Not daddy issues by proxy, guys. This has gone to levels of low I never knew were possible.
oh my God, like I can't. And so I went into like charm mode. I was trying to be funny, like as if this was like a friend of my dad's. I was just trying to be funny and like goofy and then he's like, take off your shirt. And I was like, I'm sorry, I really can't do this. And I just was like, I'm really sorry. Yeah, like I just couldn't because I just was
exited the Skype.
And then I exited the Skype and I swear to God, I went into the shower and like cried.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like, if you're crying in the shower, I think that's a pretty good like hint that you're not cut out for sex work.
Well, we see where she's headed.
I apologize for putting you through that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's her future. Because she's willing to do anything for money still. I'm just speechless at this point. When something's so bad that you just have nothing to say. But yeah, she's crying in the shower because she's a whore. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way, Chrissie. She didn't even actually get the payment. How are you gonna be a failed whore? The only thing worse than being a prostitute is a failed prostitute. We're sentencing her to jail. Sentencing ChrissieMayr to jail for her attempt at prostitution. Her failed attempt at being a whore. The judgment is final. Lock her up.